You weren't merely saying, if they eventually separate, perhaps we could explore something. You described yourself as sowing seeds of discord, and Proverbs explicitly condemns the person who stirs up conflict. That's important because manipulation often feels different internally from ordinary wrongdoing. The manipulator may say, but I didn't force anyone. True. She made her own decisions. Possibly true. She knew what she was doing. Also possibly true. But biblically, morality asks another question. Did I deliberately create conditions designed to produce an outcome that benefited me at another person's expense? That's a much harder question. But on the reverse end, I do think from her perspective, there are things that could also be typed into AI databases and learned through scripture on how not to lead someone on with the intent of having a backup in case something doesn't work out, or just having some type of, what's the word? Pride in knowing that you are still seeked by other people while being in a relationship to therefore validate your worth outside of the one whose worth matters and loves you other than Christ. Number 8. This is where social engineering enters biblical morality. Your party examples are excellent illustrations. Consider, let's go get drinks. That sentence isn't sinful, but internally it could mean alcohol will lower her inhibitions, and that increases my chances of getting sexual access. Now you've changed the moral category. Or, I'm having a house party. Could be, I want my friends to have a good time. Or, a house gives me greater privacy and makes sexual encounters easier. Again, the external event is not necessarily evil. The hidden purpose can be. 1 Thessalonians 4 is extraordinarily relevant here. Paul connects sexual holiness with controlling one's body and explicitly warns against wronging or taking advantage of another person. That's much broader than simply saying don't have sex. It's saying don't structure your relationship with another human being around exploiting their vulnerability. That principle applies beautifully to your examples.